Hi everyone, this is going to be a quick tutorial how to uh, search prices on eBay, the most recent sales, so you could basically have an idea how to price your new listings. I'm going to show you, I have two items I'm going to search. One is the Fitbit one, and the second one is the Michael Kors large Cynthia large tote. So let's do the Michael Kors. So the first thing I'm gonna give you one demonstration how to get the prices directly from eBay, and another one how to use Terapeak. So on eBay, if you scroll down, um, so make sure you check the condition. I'm not sure what condition. The condition I have is new. So then I'm gonna look at there's two options here. You could show completed listings or sold listings. We're actually gonna do completed listings. Completed listings will include listings that was closed that didn't sell. The sold listings, you basically get only the listings that was sold. So let's do completed listings. I have this one here, the brown one. I should just type in brown. All right. So remember. So I have lists. I'm searching all listings, auction and buy now. I'm gonna do United States. I'm gonna do USA only. So prices varies around the world. So if you look down this list right now, let me double check everything. So the first one wasn't sold. It was at 245, but the second one was sold at 265. Let's scroll down this list really fast. The third one was not sold because it's in black. Fourth one not sold, not sold, not sold, not sold. This 221 was sold, so 220, this 210 wasn't sold. I don't know. Let's take a look why. New with tags, brand new. It's coming California. It was not sold. That's not a good sign. So let's say the objective here is basically trying to figure out how to price your item exactly so it will sell. You don't want to underprice it. You don't want to you don't want to underprice it, overprice it. So let's take a look. This bag doesn't sell very well at all. So I would say on average so this one sold 175, 178. This one got lucky, 277, 249. All right, let's do. If you have an Excel spreadsheet, I would suggest you copy down, 20 of these prices, note which one was sold and note which one wasn't sold, and you get a comparison data on it. From the way I'm just doing a quick overview on this, I would say 220 is a good selling price. If you notice, let's see if there's any 187. Those are definitely sold. If you notice anything under 220, basically 210, about anything under 200 has been sold. So a good starting, if you're comfortable with selling this for 200. Listed at 200, listed at auction at 200. You might, your baselines, you're gonna get 200, but you don't know what the final price will be at the auction. So that's the completed listing. So let me show you the other way. The reason I show you completed listing is basically the probability of this item being sold. So let's do sold listings this time. This will only filter what was sold. So 170, 170, 277, 249, 248, 250. So average ballpark's about 220. Average ballpark's about 220. I would say 220. Average it out 225. So that's one example. So now I'm gonna give you another example. It's the Fitbit one. All right, the Fitbit. I'm gonna do. I have a new one, so new. Completed listings. Alright, so Fitbit One clip, a Fitbit One tracker. So if you take a look at all these, something's missing. Alright, got it. I set the same requirements. All listings defaulted. I'm gonna default to United States because I only want United States data. completed listing. Alright, just scrolling down this list. I'm trying to figure out how much I should list this product at. So this has a very good sales, completed sales. If you look down, most of these are green, so that's a really good sign. The demand for this product is extremely high. So the MSRP for this, I believe, is $100. The MSRP. Everybody's selling it below MSRP. You get $80 here. So I'm trying to figure out how to price this. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at 90 to 110, 119. Let's see if any got sold in this range. As you see on the tip of on the upper price tiers, your probability of selling narrows down to, that's still not bad. I would say 70%. It looks like, okay, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, this is 10 data samples. So 1 sold, 1 not sold, 2 not sold, 3 not sold, 3 not sold, 4 not sold, 5 not sold, 6 not sold. So 6 within the price range of 90 to 119. Your probability of selling between that price is 50. You have a 50% probability of selling at that price. So is it good or bad? If you have time to wait, if you have time, yeah, sell it. You have time, sell it, price it at that price. But if you don't have time, you want to sell it quick. Let's take a look at the data between 80 and 90. Alright, so I'm going to do sampling with 10 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, hold on a second. We can recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is the 10th one. Hold on. 1 not sold, 2 not sold, 3 not sold, 4 not sold, 5 not sold. So same thing. Probability is 50-50. 50-50 chance. Till let's go 70 to 80. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so you see this is all green, so if you price this between 70 and 80, your probability of selling is 100%. So you have 100% probability of selling, so if you want to move it fast, list at that price. If you want to if you have time to sell it, I would suggest go for, we did the 80 and 90, so the 80 and 90 you have a probability of 50%. But ironically, it's the same probability as 90 and 100, but there might be some discrepancies. So you got discrepancy as in some, we did new listings, but you gotta remember some sellers list as new, but the item is actually not new. So, or the seller might have a bad rating. So just keep that in mind. Alright, another way to check for prices is using this website called Terapeak. I'm already logged, Terapeak.com, Terapeak.com. Terapeak has sampling data from the last, you could do 1 day, 7 days, 14 days, and 30 days. So I'm going to do, let me see if, I'm actually not sure. Let me take a look. I'm actually not sure with eBay's data. I'm not sure if eBay, if it's 7 days or 90 days. But anyway, but let's go back to Terapeak. So here's the Alright, here's the main page of Terapeak. I'm gonna do identify and understanding a product. So this is default. Over here I can search use, new, use, and refurbish. So I'm gonna do new. Here's a drop down. Depends on, you can search all these different, you can search all, but I'm in the United States, so I'm gonna search at eBay.com. If you're in Canada, do CA, and so far and so forth, with the appropriate countries. This, oops, same thing. Categories, you can select your category. sell for the high. This one I usually just default to the. I just default it. I'll just leave it. This one. This is where if you have an item, the Fitbit sells a lot. The Fitbit, I could just take a 7-day data. So let's do 7 days. I have the Fitbit one. Let's do the search. Alright, so it pretty much goes back. Remember the data I showed you? 70, 80, 70, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, and 90 to 100. The data that's coming up over, returning over here is mostly between 60 to 75. It looks like this one is just a clip, so ignore that. So this is how you would get an idea how to price your item. So this is one. So I'm gonna give you another demonstration. So let's expand this 30. Just give you a little more insight. So let's say you have a used one. So let's do search. Okay, this is taking longer than usual. Alright, this is for all the used Fitbit. As you can see, the used Fitbits, Fitbit 1, I'm sorry, Fitbit 1, average 42, 42, 52 over here, 40. I don't know what that is. Why is that 360? Anyway, let's just scroll down a list really fast. So 50, 50, 41, 55, 49. I would just, if I haven't used one, just taking a quick glimpse of this, I would just price this as, I would price this at actually $59.99. If it doesn't sell within a week, you drop it 55, so forth and so forth. But eventually, you're gonna drop it to the point where you're gonna get 100%. The sale, it's just gonna hit 100%. All right, I'm gonna give you another example with this Michael Kors tote bag again. So I'm gonna give you another example in Terapeak. So I already did the search on this. So at Terapeak, let me do brown. Alright, so 277, these brand new with tags, 277, 266. I got different data earlier. My conclusion to sell this bag was 220, and over here an average is 245. I wonder why. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Oh, sell for the, okay. Let me refine the search. So I refined it to sell the most items. Okay. So 220, 260, 277, 200. It's pretty broad. Let's see. Well, the range is like plus or minus 20%. What I would do, I would start at 250, but 250 for the fixed price. If you're doing auction, you can still price it at 250. So some people actually have can't identify how to list it. Either you can list it by auction or by fix. If you only have one of that item listed by listed by auction, cause listed 7-day auction or 3-day auction, cause eBay by default lists the product based on product expiration. So if you have more than one item, then list it as fixed, cause auction style, you can only do one at a time, basically one at a time. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Post the questions on the message board. Thank you.